Hi, welcome to HeroicJourney.com. I'm Alexander Davis, and I'm here to talk to you about the Crazed criminal cadre. It's a group I sort of drew inspirationally as a way to have a medium-sized sort of Batman level, which I mean, in some cases is kind of scarily crazy. But the whole point is that um, a Batman level opposition group, so it worked well for like Spider-Man level things like that. Based around a sort of pre American Horror Story 3 concept of supervillains that had banded together that were poorly created. People who would you know probably show up more in a circus sideshow than in the real world, but I've done development on it, and a few things I like to talk about is that those developments let you guys know that I haven't completely forgotten them, although I had probably at one point. But they've got a couple of things that are going on that are interesting. It's one of those things where it's a work in progress. Eventually, I'll have 5 or 6 new characters out of it. They'll be good villains, and unlike other recent character posts for like the Ninja Jackal and Graz, I'm not going to post the stats for the Crazed Criminal Cadre because there's so little info to volume that it just really won't be worthwhile. I do know that I'd probably use Jackie the Jester as a sort of red ghosts and his apes concept is what I drew them from, sort of completely homage in a totally different way. They also fit in well doing the sort of same tricks that you would find for the Batman villain Scarface, who's the puppet, sits around, is a problematic person for the puppeteer who's it's a personality issue. He's crazy. I don't always enjoy those toward the villains are crazy because it just doesn't always work for me. Sometimes it does, sometimes it's great, but it can be overused. And I don't know if it's starting to reach that level when you're talking about multiple personality disorder. One of them is a, sort of carbon copy of a gangster from the 20s, which sort of makes sense but doesn't. But anyways, Diver Dan came up with an idea for a power while reading about a completely different power for a completely different character, but he's essentially has a wasp diving knife. Include the link to that so you guys can look at it and decide what you think about it. And I'm going to eventually have the write-up for that weapon as an idea. It's a new way to look at an old power, and I'll give you clues where I'm going with that weapon. And Marty's pretty much already developed. Marty the musician, he's got that. His power set's a clone. I've used it before. It's a power I like that's fun. Combines a few things, fits in well with the concept. The bearded broad, she's gonna be the brick of the group. Kind of simple, complex, simple, not too complex power construction for her. But make her also a sympathetic character. Important, I feel always, that if you have, really, I think I do feel that if you have a female brick character, they should be sympathetic characters for some reason. Guess I like my women big. But anyways, that's just a few thoughts. And it's expanding, it's going along, letting people know, just talking about those characters. So, I'm Alexander Davis at HeroicJourney.com, and I want you to be the best player you can be.